Hello wonderful people, today I'll be talking about the 80 Years' War. The 80 Years' War, as the name suggests, lasted for 80 years. This would make the 80 Years' War, or the Dutch Revolt, the 10th longest human war in history. The war started out as a revolt by the 17th province against King Philip II of Spain. The 17th province was the term used by Habsburg Netherlands between the mid-15th century to the late 16th century. The 17th province had the responsibility of protecting the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and part of France. Sadly, due to the lack of writing and information back in the 16th century, there aren't many information on the 80 Years' War for the first 40 years or so. However, at the beginning of the 17th century, a peace treaty was agreed upon between the 7 different nations in the war for 12 years of peace, named appropriately the 12 Years' Truce. The 12 Years' Truce, besides calling for a 12-year ceasefire, also granted Northern Netherlands independence. However, on some version of the peace treaty, for example the French version, it only says to treat Northern Netherlands as independent. In the 12-year ceasefire period, the Netherlands began preparing and fortifying all major strategic cities and locations in case of Spanish attack. Somewhere near the end of the 12-year truce, King Philip II of Spain passed away, giving the throne to his son Philip IV. While there was a stalemate between Spain and the Netherlands, a civil war sprang up between France over the last Protestant city in France. The civil war ended with a truce from both French side and an alliance with the Dutch Empire. Following all this conflict, Spain went on a military campaign capturing major Dutch cities, officially ending the truce and resuming the war. One of the cities the Spanish Empire captured was Breda, which was a major Dutch military base, and Groenlo, which was one of the only Dutch ports that traded with Germany. The year is 1629, and Spain now had control of 1/3 of the Netherlands. Part 2 of the 80 Years' War will be out in about a week. Thank you for watching.